Welcome everyone, today's Botisimo tutorial is specialized towards Trovo.live. I'm going to show you how to get it connected to your Trovo, as well as mess with some of the chatbots, commands, and connections. First thing you're going to do is go to Botisimo.com, connect with your Trovo.live. Once you're in Botisimo.com, you want to go ahead and add a connection, and that connection will be specifically Trovo.live. Log in with your Trovo credentials. And as always with every chatbot, do not forget to make Botisimo a mod in your stream on your specified platforms. That goes for Trovo, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and DLive, as well as your Discord. Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome. Hey, my name is Ganjarider, and welcome to our Playhouse. Today we're going to go ahead and discuss a little bit further onto Botisimo. It's a multi-stream chatbot. Specifically, it allows you to multi-stream to all your platforms seamlessly in just one chatbot. Biggest part of it is multi-stream relay chat itself. So today we're going to go ahead and focus towards Trovo.live, specifically show you guys how to get it set up in your streams, talk a little bit about the chatbot, some of the commands, and then the overlays that are needed to utilize Botisimo. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and first flip on over here. So what you're going to go ahead and want to do, you're going to go ahead to Botisimo.com. Go ahead and get logged on in there. And you can sign up with your Twitch, your YouTube, Facebook Gaming, Trovo.live, or your Discord account. We're going to go ahead and get started since we are specifically talking about Trovo. And this is what I signed up with was Trovo. So either one of these you can use as a general sign up. Then beyond there you can connect and swap accordingly based on what channel stuff you're trying to specialize in. So let's see. This will take us to a landing page. Go ahead and log in. Make sure my login is okay. Beautiful. Alright, so here we are. We are on the dashboard of Botisimo.com. And what you're going to want to go ahead and do is just kind of take a brief look around the page. But to go ahead and get started, first thing we're going to go ahead and do is, of course, after you've created your profile and things like that, we want to make our connection. So you would simply go here, add connection. As you see, it does have available Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, DLive, Trovo, Discord, Slack, and Twitter. You would click the one accordingly you're trying to log in with, which we would go ahead and do Trovo. It's going to take you to that landing page that you just previously saw to go ahead and log back in. And this is what you'll be presented with. So on your connections here, once you have your account connected, and this goes for any of your accounts, but again, today we're just talking about Trovo.live. So here, this is where your user levels come in, the loyalty of your streams. So you could enter, enable your user levels and experience. People come into your chat and start talking, they will gain level ups. It will show a loyalty level and experience level for your viewers that come into your chat. You can announce the user's level up, and this will be the little message that you would have put. So for mine, woohoo, username just advanced to level blah blah blah, you know, level 200. Then your chat announcements. These are where all your follow alerts, your subscriptions, your gifted subs, your raids, elixirs, new users, etc. So these are in-chat relays that come in. So if somebody were to go ahead and follow me on Trovo.live, these are what would say: thanks for the follow, username, welcome to the Playhouse family. And same with your subscriptions. You have filled my heart with joy. Thank you for the sub. And again, we're using the variable username, because then this lets the chatbot pick up who is in reference to that particular, you know, announcement. And the same with goes for gifted subs. The same thing will go for raids in chat. When you get raided, you're going to come up with the users raiding you, the viewer count that's coming on over, and then same with like your spells. So the thing with Trovo.live and Botisimo, so it only has one spell. I will show you a little bit further here. The setup of this is fairly simple. Once you set one up, you kind of set up all your accounts. When we get a little bit further, you'll know what I mean by that. And then any new user that comes in, so I have it set up on a rotate. And a rotate command will go through multiple different ones. So I have 1, 2, 3 different commands that it could rotate through. So somebody comes in my stream, you could say, welcome to the stream, Ganjarider. I hope you are doing well, Ganjarider. Thanks for joining the fun, Ganjarider. You know, whatever that user is that's coming into my chat. So we could pick any 3 of those. So new users coming in talking for the first time, they're not all getting the same repetitive message. It does alter between at least 3 different messages. Something that's pretty neat, you know? And then same in the connection area. As long as you do have your Twitter account connected in here as well. As you see, Twitter would go down here. And that is found in from your add connections. Settings for Twitter are very simple. Enable user level experience, connect it to a Slack, or you can have it announce your tweets specifically in your Discord. You just need to literally have it set up and connected to Botisimo to use it in the Botisimo platform. So here it is linked up to my Twitter. I have it, there'll be a default message here with like game channel URL. You can switch this up, add it, change it accordingly. What I do is before I start stream, I change this every day. So then that way it is releasing a new tweet on my behalf the moment I start stream on Trovo and hit that announcement push notification. That sends the message to all my followers that, hey, we're live. This will post on my behalf on Twitter. If you'd like, you can mirror your chat, your Discords. You can announce your stream up live in your Discord if you have a specific going live channel that you let everyone know. This will do it on your behalf. You can also have it choose to delete the stream up announcement in your Discord the moment you go offline. This will be the message that is stated in your Discord when you go live. And then you can also choose when the stream is going down, it's going to actually make an announcement to, hey, like so mine, the Playhouse is closed. Just to let people know if they saw my first notification, but now they see this one. Hey, we already started, now we're done, you know? Pretty awesome, pretty simple, very, very easy to set up. If you need any assistance with what these variables are, up at the top, you will see next to need help, documentation. You would go ahead and click that. It's gonna pull us up, pop out. And this will bring you into where all your commands are. You would have like your default commands that are built into Botisimo, which there are a ton. Each of them have their own little descriptions, what they can do. Then we go into, custom. And custom here will also let you know specifically what can be utilized and how to utilize. Start setting up your stuff. Your different variables are over here. Again, of what you can use, what's already available, things like that. So pretty helpful, pretty awesome. Again, all your information is in this documentation. Your timer, talks, everything like that. So we're back over here. The final thing, if you are streaming to multiple platforms from Trovo.live, so me, I restream to Twitch and to YouTube. So again, since my accounts are connected here to Botisimo, there's my Twitch account, there is my YouTube account. I'm going to go ahead and select my chat relay. This will be set up for chat relay to and from Twitch. This is as well to and from YouTube. I did have a DLive. You could do the same thing over there as well. Nice and seamless. Your chats all integrate within one another. It's a multi-way chat, which is the best part. Not any other of the Restream platforms allow you to have that relay both ways. Usually one way or the other. They all come into one platform, or they all go to one platform. Never usually vice versa, or you get it to only work for one and not the others. So it'll only work for like Twitch, it doesn't work for YouTube. Same with like Trovo. So Botisimo kind of simplified all that and just said, you know what? We'll relay your messages however you. Pretty awesome, pretty simple. Very, very easy to kind of navigate through this website. You navigate this bot, and then in your other platforms you would want to do the same as far as your chat relay. Go to YouTube, chat relay go to Trovo, and then I'm doing the same thing on the YouTube side. Chat relay to Twitch, chat relay to Trovo. So this is just making all of my communication from any one of my viewers one giant family. It is phenomenal. I don't need to use OBS or my Streamlabs chat. I don't have to open up multiple windows to keep different chats open. I don't have to look and make sure we're missing something that came through chat. Just very simple, very easy to go ahead and get started and connect it in. So yeah, that there is connection, guys. With Botisimo, very easy. Make a profile and connect your media accounts. Super easy. Now let's go ahead and go to the chatbot side. Chatbot side is very easy as well. If you do have your own custom bot and you do have the pro version of Botisimo, you can actually link all your custom bots per channel as well. Instead of it coming out as Botisimo says blah 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 blah, it'll be now your chatbot that you have personally. So you would just connect that right in here. You can have an ignore user list. So what I have it usually ignore is my other bots. So Restream bot, Botrix, and Stream Elements. That way it's not picking up on any of their other messages, or relays, or things like that. You can change your default command prefix, which by default is the exclamation point. You can have it whatever symbol you want for your preference. And then from the chatbot side, there's nothing there you wanted to deal with. You just come on over here to commands. Now the free version does limit you to only 10 commands, and pay for the version up, which is a $10 plan, I do believe. Which if you have the sponsorship program, it will pay for itself. And that could be found right here. Sorry to go off track, just kind of want to show you. Definitely if you're looking into Botisimo, I would look into the sponsorship program. It's just going to relay sponsorship ads occasionally through your stream. People click those, you earn money, and then that there can be used to pay for Botisimo itself. As you see, I've received $34 so far, as of last month, just for letting Botisimo run its ads. Very simple, pops up like a candy page, Monster Cat Radio, stuff that people are already pretty aware about. So once we're in the commands here, get back on track here. You do have a list of default commands. These will all be available to you from the moment you start. Pretty simple. A lot of these, iClips, your currencies, games, you can toggle these on or off. You can set them to who's able to use them. Disabled, regular, everyone. Pretty easy. If you need the detailed descriptions of these, that again can be found in your documentation. Need help, right on top here. And then if you want to view any of your commands, you would hit your view command list. And this is going to set it up like so. So you can see specifically towards commands. These are my public commands that are available that I have custom made. And some of the default ones that are in there as well. Lets you know what platforms they're used for. Music-wise, polls, giveaways, you get the idea. So to go ahead and create a command, we'll just show you with a charity command that I made. So the name of the command, of course, !charity. You want to always make sure to put your prefix that you set for this bot. As you've seen earlier, we left a default of ! If you do change that, you want to make sure your commands match accordingly as well. So you would go ahead to the response. Like on this one, this was for our suicide prevention charity that we did a couple months ago. So help us at Team Life, raise awareness to those struggling to be heard. Life matters, and with your help, we can save lives. Here's the donation link that would be posted. The platforms it is available on: my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Trovo. I don't do Facebook or DLive. I didn't add it to my Discord or my Slack. Your minimum permissions, by default, will be at a moderator status. You want, as long as it is something you want everyone to use, switch it to everyone. If not, match it accordingly. Your regulars, subscribers, moderators, or only you. If you want the command to show on your public page, you would toggle this. Under advanced options, you have the alias. So you can use this if you want this command to call another command. This is an advanced setting that can usually be left empty. So if I wanted this charity command, once it relayed off, and let's say I didn't have the link up there, I put the link for the donation in a separate command. So let's say this is the charity command, and the other one is !link. I could put that here, so when this command triggers, it's also going to trigger the secondary link, quote unquote, command that I set up for it. A little bit more for advanced users. Not needed, it's totally optional. And then you want to make sure to check these. Send chat relay when using this command. Match globally anywhere in this message. Or you can respond to the user in a whisper, which is just a little DM that's sent to them only with your command response instead of it popping in your chat. The match globally is, instead of going !charity, if anywhere in my sentence said, hey, join us by clicking !charity in one sentence, it will trigger it if I have match globally on. Of course, when you're done, make sure you hit save. As you see, here is our charity. I have it set up for my Twitch, my YouTube, and my Trovo. You can toggle these so only commands work on Twitch side, where certain commands work on YouTube side, other commands only work on Trovo side, or keep them all universal. Choice, and the sky is the limit for you on that. Pretty awesome, pretty amazing. Like I said, if you want to try out Botisimo, we do have links. I'll put them down in the description. And go ahead and get started with their free account, their sponsorship account. Test run it, see what it's about. If it's something you like, kind of go from there. Pretty awesome though. All right, let's move on to the timers. These are timers that can be relayed out based on the intervals you set them. These will relay to your streams inside your chat according to your time intervals. So of course, these are all under your automate. Just right below where we were on the commands, they're going to be your chat timers. Again, you are allowed 10 total with the free version. Unlimited, of course, if you pay for the Botisimo. And again, very simple. Go ahead on the top. You want to hit create timer. You want to enter a timer name. The response the timer will have, what platforms you're going to have it on. If you want it to relay in a Discord channel, you would select accordingly. Interval is how often you want the timer to run. Must be between 5 minutes to 60 minutes, so between 5 minutes and 1 hour. The throttle here is the number of messages that have been sent to in the previous 5 minutes for the timer to be active. So 1 to 100 messages. So this timer will not go off by default until there has been 5 messages popped into your chat. You want a description of what that timer is. Again, your advanced options is are the alias. You want this timer to pull a different command. At the same time it goes off, you can send, place that command here, and then send chat relay when using this timer. This will make sure the one timer goes between all your chats if it goes into one, or it will display to multiple platforms if you have it set up accordingly. So here, this is a default timer that I've utilized with the rotate command. So basically the rotate command is the money symbol, we got our brackets, and it's gonna go to the end of whatever I have inside of it within my brackets. So all of these would be in rotate. And of course you separate each individual message by a bar. So when this default message comes in, it will display every 10 minutes after 3 messages have been put into chat. And it will occasionally rotate between these different commands I have put in. Or I'm sorry, different sentences. So thanks for watching the stream. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to stay notified when Ganja goes live. Links are in the description down below, or you can also hit !social and that'll pull up all my links as well. Another one that can randomly pop up, hey, I'm Bot, which will say, hey, I'm Botisimo. I moderate this chat. If you like my work, you can get a bot of your own and it has a referral link. People can use that to go ahead and sign up. And there's another one, did you know Ganja has YouTube? Question mark. Exclamation YouTube in chat for info. So now this is a good one. Now, if I were to use the alias, if I were to use the advanced option alias for that exclamation YTube command, now when that particular one popped up and said YTube, and if I have it put here, it would actually call my YouTube link out for people in. Pretty awesome, pretty simple, very convenient. The thing I really enjoy about Botisimo is once it's set up, there's not much more you need to do to keep it running, to maintain it running. Very easy to kind of navigate through. So once you have your timer set up, you can do as many as you like. So I have a timer that comes up for my tips. Just occasionally pops up once every hour, just saying, hey, all tips are appreciated, not expected. And there's my link for that. And again, that goes through all my platforms. I don't do Facebook, so. But yeah, that's timers, everyone. Very simple. Again, with Botisimo, it is very, very easy. So the same thing goes with commands as the same thing goes with timers. Once you set them up for one, you can utilize them for all. Same with my sub side. As I'm partnered with Trovo, my subs are available specifically on here. And then YouTube subs, so YouTube has its own as well. Like what you see, be sure to hit the sub to the YouTube, watch the videos, hit the like, best ways for free support. That occasionally pops in just shy of a half hour on my YouTube side. You guys kind of get the idea of it. Pretty awesome. Down in your engagement here, you want to set up your polls. Again, create a poll. You can view your poll. Shows you an example of what the poll kind of looks like. Different ones you have set up. You can close it, end it. Pretty cool. The whole poll setup is pretty neat too. Very easy. Able to connect it to one or all of your platforms. You can have it where people have a specific permission that can only enter that poll. They have to bet with the currency you have created for your channel. So mine are doobie snacks. I could say they have to have 100 minimum doobie snacks to make a poll, to participate in the poll, you know? You can even set it up for the polls to have a minimum watch time. So by default, by having these polls running, not just anyone and everyone can come in and vote in it. You gotta at least watch me for an hour. If you see it's grayed out in these boxes, that is what the default of Botisimo will naturally say to people. You can have it set up to only allow entries while stream is live, only allow channel subs, only allow followers, disqualify users that attempt to vote multiple times. Pretty easy to set up your polls. Same thing with your giveaways. Very exact same method as your polls. Landing page, music player, and stream overlay. So your stream overlays, these are very important, as this is what's going to allow the commands to pull through in your channel, or anything for that matter, I should say. So your donations, your follows, subs, gifted subs, your hosts, your raids, your bits, music, queue, and your shop. So again, how Botisimo works is one setup for one is one setup for all. So what I mean by that, on our follow section, you will see all your little descriptions are usually right here below them. So this event will be triggered when someone follows your Twitch channel, follows your Trovo channel, or follows your DLive channel, subscribes to your YouTube channel, or likes your Facebook live stream. So this one alert is utilized for all platforms. So somebody follows me on any of my platforms, this is what's getting relayed. If you don't want them that universal, then I would recommend using a couple of different bots in conjunction with this to make it a little bit more unique. So like use a Streamlab notification for YouTube, use Botisimo for your others, you know. You can kind of understand and get the idea of how you want to go and set up. So my custom message for my followers, we use the variable username. Thanks, welcome to our Playhouse family. Pretty simple, pretty easy, you know. Then if you wanted to test the alert, you would click test the alert. It's going to pop up a notification of what that alert will look like. Your custom images can go here. You can either search for Giphies that you can use for your alerts, or if you have your own specific design, go ahead and upload that bad boy right here as well. Sounds, same thing. Botisimo does have a few default sounds you can mess with. Otherwise, if you have your own sound alert, go ahead and upload it here as well. Again, once this is set up, for the one, it is set up for any of your connected platforms. Now your people don't really realize, but the bit section is also your elixir section. So this event will be triggered when someone donates to your Twitch channel, sends a super chat in your YouTube channel, or casts an elixir spell Trovo channel. So with the Trovo side, it is elixir and mana that work the same here. There is not a separate mana alert or a separate elixir alert. So if that's something that bothers you, utilize a previous chatbot like Botrix, BotRx, Streamlab, Stream Element. You can have the duration here, how long you want this event to last on stream. Again, your sound, select a custom, or select a pre-installed sound, add up your own sound. Same with your Giphy or your image. And that's usually the basic setup of it. Once each of these have been customized, you would take this overlay, which you're going to go ahead and copy. That overlay there is what you will put into your streaming software. We'll capture our entire screen here. Boom, it's going to look a little weird, but I wanted to go ahead and specifically show you. So here in tutorial streams, this is where I'm at. If we're going to go ahead and add this overlay, so it's under my events. Now this is one event for all of these events. Copy that URL, go on over here, hit your plus symbol. Now this is Streamlabs I'm using. OBS is very similar. The idea of it is very similar. You want it to be a browser source. Click add source. Give it a name. Go ahead and say test. Oops. Wrong keyboard. Test. Add your source. Put your URL in. And then I always click the refresh browser when scene becomes active. That way it just gives it a fresh refresh every time we flip here. And then also you can have it as shut down source when not available. Set your time of it, how big you want it. And then hit close. So now, if we go ahead and hit one of these, let's go ahead and enter follow alert, test that event. As you can see, that's what my little event is. You can see it pop up if you want to adjust the sizing of it, of course, make it bigger, smaller, how you please. It's yours to set up, Go ahead and delete that off. Alright, so back here. And that's what you would do for any of your overlays. If you have the sponsor overlay, same thing. You want to copy that URL, test out what it looks like as far as sizing and how it comes across your stream. The event list, this would be like a list that's in OBS or Streamlabs that shows like such and such followed me, such and such subbed to me, such and such rated me, hosted me. You get it. Chat, if you want to add your chat into your streams to be visible on your stream, this is where you would do it. You can grab specific ones, Trovo, YouTube, Twitch, whatever you're connected to, or you can do multi and it would display all of your platforms. Again, that's just a preference, something if you want to add in, it's not needed. If you wanted to add a specific voice channel from your Discord with a an overlay here, it's got a specific overlay you set into a browser source, and that is a voice controlled Discord source. You can specify that down, of course, to one of your voice chats, voice chat channels in your Discord. Same with your polls, your giveaways, music queue, etc. One really cool thing, let's say you had multiple overlays, this rotate here, you can put in each of those URLs from above into this rotate, and what this overlay will do is every few seconds rotate between any of the listed above overlays put in. So it could flip over to your chat for a few seconds, it can go over to a poll you have going, flip over to a giveaway you have going, all in one browser. Flip over to the music you have playing, things like that. So as speaking of music, in my last video I did kind of show you exactly what music it does utilize, between no copyright sounds, Monster Cat, and there is Last.fm. This is where you would grab those overlays. So the one I have found with audio, this is the one you want, live music player. Copy that URL and you would put that into your streaming software, your OBS, your Streamlabs, your XSplit, etc. That again is going to be all controlled here. You can set it up where you have song requests come through, enable them, how much they cost for your currencies. You can specify a YouTube channel that they can only pull music from. This way it protects you from DMCA hits. That way it's not just somebody putting up any random YouTube audio video in your stream and you have worries about getting hit, banned, DMCA claimed. Very useful, and you can specify what platforms it's for. Otherwise, it's all going to be right in here. You control your music here. If you were ever worried about even playing it on your streams, you're still hesitant, but you want your chat to be able to listen, party listening. This is so awesome. You could put this link down here. So mine is Botisimo.com, Ganjarider music. It leads them to this specific page. They have their own playlist here that they can personally listen to. They're listening to the same music we're listening to without it being put into our streams and worries of any DMCA copyright, whatever hits may there be. Very awesome, very useful. Highly recommend getting into Botisimo. Check it out. Very powerful for what it can do. Your loyalty. A few other things to kind of briefly go over. This is your loyalty points. Rewards for when people watch you going live every 5 minutes while your stream is live. They earn 5 doobie points. I'm actually going to switch that too. If you had a shop set up, people can turn and buy stuff from your shop that you place. So me, for my currency, I have 10 available per month, 1,000 doobie snacks, but people can force me to show my face cam for 30 minutes. Something cool just to create for interactive purposes for your chat. This will show you any purchases people have made. If you have linked your donation stuff into Botisimo, so like your PayPal, this here is where it would go. I'm going to give you a donation alert as well. You give to your stream so they can go ahead and make donations. And those are all going to be here on your creator site. Like this. This is what a creator site will look like. So it'd have like my donations right on top. Thank you guys so much for taking your time to be here today. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I was able to inform you a little bit on the Botisimo, how to set it up for your Trovo.live. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the videos. Leave comments down below. You all are super amazing.